Okay, so next month I will be turning 21 years old, which is honestly so crazy because I feel like I'm still like 19 turning 20, but the fact that I'm basically 20 turning 21, it just feels so unreal. But in this video today, I want to share with you guys 3 lessons that I learned from being 20 that I want to carry into year 21. So starting with the first lesson, that is going to definitely be that time waits for nobody. Okay, if you are a young person right now, like 18 to 21, maybe you're in college, maybe you're not, but you have an idea about doing something, I'm telling you right now, put everything you have into that idea, because once you turn like 20 or 21, life is definitely going to start catching up to you in terms of how you start moving through life. People aren't going to look at you the same way they used to as that little kid who's kind of just like ambitious and a dreamer and wants to go after big things. Now they're looking at you like, all right, you said you were going to do something. You know what I'm saying? Where's the results at? Where's the progress at? And right there, you have to really start making moves towards doing what you really want to do. And when I say doing what you really want to do, I really mean just going after it with everything that you have. Because right now, these are going to be the defining years where you don't have a lot expected of you, but you can still have the energy and the motivation and the grind to go after whatever you want to go after. Because right now, you can actually literally create your own reality. All right, you don't have to listen to anything on social media. You can sit down, work, grind, and then put your head up in a couple years and be like, dude, I'm glad I sat down and worked hard because now I get to enjoy the lifestyle that I really wanted to create and work for myself. Now, the second lesson that I learned since turning 20 is that you do not have to listen to every single opinion that is thrown at you. I feel like as you get older, especially when you start getting out of high school and you start going into college, it's really easy to let certain things kind of remind you that you're young and that you don't have a lot of say. But you also have to remember that you are around that age now where people start to make their own life decisions, like moving out or, moving away in college. And truth be told, you have to be ready for these decisions, because I'm telling you right now, the only person that can stop you from doing something big in life is yourself and your inability to focus on doing something. So as long as you have an idea for doing something, put your head down, keep working, and I promise you'll get there. Now, this lesson took me a little bit longer than some of the other lessons in this video, because I personally feel like for most of your life, you really are just kind of on autopilot. When you go to school, maybe like what, 5th grade to like whatever grade past that, you're kind of starting to learn about being more of a human being. You're around different groups of people, you're kind of getting different influences, but you're still a child. Like, you don't really have a lot of development in those areas. And then when you graduate high school, obviously you spent most of your life kind of going through school, so it's like, why not just go to college? And right there and then you have to make that conscious decision of what you're going to do with that, and then after that, and it's just a lot of decision making that sometimes you don't really understand that you have control over. But until you learn that, you're going to kind of be stuck doing things you may not want to do. So be aware that you have a lot more control over situations than you may think, and you have the ability to change your outcome and desired situation if you so choose to. So the last lesson that I have from being 20 is to take that risk. So if you're watching this right now and you're a young person and you're like, dude, I don't know what I want to do, but I know it's going to require me to take that leap, I'm telling you right now to take that leap, okay? A lot of people don't want to tell you this, but you literally have to risk something to gain something, okay? Especially in your earlier years. If you want to do something like content creation, entrepreneurship, or really just anything in general, you already know what it takes to get there. It takes a lot of work, a lot of determination, but it also takes a lot of risk. You have to bet on yourself when other people can't even see the bet you're placing. And it's still in those decisions and those times that you learn exactly what you're made of and how you can become the best possible version of whatever you're trying to get to. But if you don't take that risk, you'll never know. And you'll be constantly sitting in this doubtless cycle wondering what could have happened if you did. And I'm trying to save you from doing that entirely by telling you to just take the risk now. And you should definitely take that risk right now, because you can literally fall face first and get right back up and keep going, because you literally are so young, you have so much time, and there really is nothing that's going to stop you from achieving your goals besides you. But with all that being said, that is the end of the video, and I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And hopefully within watching this video, you gain some type of insight about being 20, or basically being 21, since I'm about to turn that next month. And hopefully it helps you in some way, shape, or form. So with all that being said, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.